Sector is clear.
Give us everything we got! All wings!
Welcome back, guys. I am here with some information, or maybe help, with you guys playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, my setup for my assault right now currently is with all the score added on stuff, like being able to get battle points faster and stuff. My usual setup is usually just resourceful and toughen up and thermal detonator, which improves the blast radius and so on and so forth. And just being able to move around the battlefield continuously with the resourcefulness with the Vanguard is the best way possible to do that. I personally don't usually use this class. I usually stick with default since I'm an elite, and a lot of elite players have been wanting trainings and stuff from me, so I wouldn't say maybe a lot, but I've been put as a trainer and so forth, along with my boy Central, so this video plays along with that. These are the start cards I mainly use, just because it works better for me. You're able to move around the map faster, you're able to close down areas and be able to heal. Anything healing wise for the assault will work better, since you kind of have just basic 150 health. Now the heavy, I mainly use explosives, the barrage and the improved impact, and again resourcefulness, just decreasing the recharge rate of all these. It'll help drastically with the objectives that we play. I don't want people sitting there spamming it, but another good thing besides barrage is improved combat shield, just to protect yourself and close down the doorway. And obviously when you're going up against tanks and stuff, you want to try to get both the ion turret and ion torpedo. Try to set up your turret in a place where it's uncanny for it to be, somewhere up high so it can shoot down at someone at the vehicles. Try to make sure that you don't put it down and it starts aiming at infantry, because it'll do that for some reason. Weapon wise, I always use a 15 LE, never used any other weapon. I use the recoil and improved zoom. A lot of people don't like the improved zoom, and a lot of people use explosion shot. The only reason why I don't like explosion shot is that when you're shooting, you can end up shooting yourself with it as well, the splash damage and all that, and you shoot a lot less than you would with just a regular DC 15 LE without the explosive shot. You don't overheat as much. That's that for the heavy. It's my favorite class. Officer wise, I usually use between the SE 44 and the DC 15, DC 17. But my main cards are improved flash grenade, improved turret blaster, and recharge command, so I can just keep pumping it out and having my teammates be able to use their start cards better. I'm completely team oriented when it comes to playing as officer, and I don't care being on the top of the leaderboard, which ends up making me at the top of the leaderboard. Specialist, I mainly just do kind of close quarters and holding down choke points in defensive areas. I use the mine, I use the improved shock, and I use the improved scrambler, which shows my teammates where they are. And I use this weapon because I'm not a fan of the sniper rifles in this game. I mean, sure, this does a lot of damage, but the recoil and the cooldown sucks, and I can have burst fire on this. I mean, it's okay. All of them are fairly decent. I don't really have a problem. This just tends to be my favorite one. And I don't know, all the enforcers, I mean, it's mainly about healing, being able to use my abilities longer, and just increased health. Making sure your enforcer has max health and can use their ability longer is essential. Ariel, recharge, I used the rocket launcher cooldown, the health regen, and then the jetpack, so that way I'm able to shoot my rockets more often and just get around the map faster, as anyone should use those SAR cards. Infiltrator, I use the reduced ability recharge times when taking damage, great, and the added roll, which is way better for the commando droid. But I mean, these two, they're okay. I mean, you could use them. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And then the health regeneration after defeating the enemy with using your scanner, it's pretty good stuff. My heroes, I mean, my main heroes are Obi-Wan, which, I mean, they're all OP anyways, and I put all of my stuff into Force Push just because that's my way of playing them. I feel like that's the way you need to play them. As for Anakin, I mean, I do more damage with my lightsaber and more damage dealt with the people in my either grip or push. So those are my main heroes. I don't really play anyone else. I rarely play heroes, so I mean, it's a hit or miss really. But I figured I'd make this small video. I mean, it's nothing special, just what I do, and maybe it'll help you guys look a little better, maybe play a little better. My main reason why I'm fairly good is because the map layout, I know where people are going to be and where they're most likely going to go, what objectives to hit first. I could probably do a map layout at some point if you guys want, showing you where people go, and I could show you how I think people will go. But as of that, I'm going to call it the end of the video, and I will see you all later.